Hello, movie lovers. Welcome back to Movie Recaps. Today, we're diving into something chilling, Friday the 13th, Part 2. Before we begin, a big thank you for the incredible response to Part 1. We'll talk more at the end about whether we'll continue the series. But for now, let's get into it. Friday the 13th. Part 2 was released in 1981, just 1 year after the first film. It holds a 6.1 rating on IMDb. If you haven't seen Part 1, go check that out first because this sequel picks up right where it left off. In the previous film, we never actually saw Jason. But in this one, he's front and center as the villain. Though his iconic hockey mask, not yet. That comes in the next part. But this one's still packed with horror. The movie opens with Alice. She's the final girl from Part 1, the one who decapitated Pamela Voorhees. 2 months later, Alice is haunted by terrifying nightmares. One night, she wakes up in a sweat, goes to the kitchen to grab some milk, and finds Pamela's severed head inside the fridge. Suddenly, Jason appears. He drives an ice pick into Alice's skull. She dies instantly. Jason has claimed his first revenge kill for his mother. Cut to 5 years later, a man named Paul opens a counselor training center near Camp Crystal Lake. A group of teens has gathered to learn survival skills and summer camp duties. Paul scolds Ginny, his assistant and girlfriend, for showing up late. That night, they all gather around the campfire. Paul tells them the legend of Jason Voorhees, how he drowned at Camp Blood as a child, but his body was never found. Some say he's still alive, wandering these very woods. And the girl who killed his mother? She mysteriously disappeared just 2 months later. Maybe Jason saw it happen. Maybe he's still out there, waiting for anyone who dares enter Camp Blood. Suddenly, a masked man jumps out of the shadows, terrifying everyone. But it's just a prank. Planned by Paul, he insists Jason is only a myth. Just a scary campfire tale. Later that night, Ralph, the local eccentric, is caught spying near the camp again. But this time, Jason gets to him first and strangles him with a wire. The next morning, Sandra begs her boyfriend Jeff to sneak over to Camp Crystal Lake with her. At first, he refuses, but he gives in. On their way, they're caught by Officer Winslow, who sends them back. But on his return route, Winslow sees something or someone dart into the woods. He chases the figure deep into the forest until he stumbles upon a rundown cabin. It's Jason's hideout. The officer steps inside, and Jason brutally kills him with a hammer to the skull. That evening, Paul and most of the group head to town for a night out, leaving only a few people behind at the camp. One of them is Terry. She goes for a swim in the lake. When she returns, her clothes are gone. Turns out Scott stole them as a prank. But karma hits fast. Scott gets caught in a rope trap. While Terry heads off to grab a knife to cut him free, Jason appears. He slits Scott's throat with a machete. It's a gruesome and realistic kill. When Terry returns, Jason kills her too, though we don't see it on screen. Meanwhile, Ginny starts to question everything. Maybe Jason is real. If he's grown up alone in the wilderness, maybe he never learned what's right or wrong. Maybe that's why he's killing. But Paul dismisses her concerns. Elsewhere, Mark is flirting with Vicky when Jason suddenly strikes, smashing a machete across Mark's face and sending him flying down a staircase. Jason then heads upstairs where Jeff and Sandra are in bed. He impales both of them with a single spear, then stabs Vicky with a knife. Paul and Ginny return to the camp, but find it completely deserted. Suddenly, Jason attacks Paul. Ginny runs. She's now the final girl of this chapter. She flees into the woods, escaping Jason over and over, until she reaches a hidden cabin. Inside, she finds a horrifying shrine. At the center is Pamela Voorhees' severed head, surrounded by the corpses of Alice, Officer Winslow, and Terry. Alice's head still has the ice pick lodged in it. Thinking quickly, Ginny puts on Pamela's old sweater and pretends to be Jason's mother. When Jason enters, she speaks to him gently, as if she were his mom.
It works.
Jason hesitates, confused, but not for long. He snaps out of it and lunges at Ginny. Paul reappears and they fight Jason together. In the struggle, Ginny grabs a machete and slices deep into Jason's shoulder. Jason collapses. They believe he's dead. As they leave the cabin, Jason suddenly smashes through a window and grabs Ginny. For the first time, we get a terrifying look at his deformed face. In the next scene, Ginny is in an ambulance calling out for Paul. He's nowhere to be found. And the film ends with one final haunting image, a close-up of Pamela's severed head. Just like the first film, this one ends on a jump scare that leaves you questioning, was it real or just a dream? But no, it was real. Jason truly returned, Ginny fainted, and Paul was likely killed. The film was a hit, and Part 3 was released just a year later. So what did you think of Part 2?
Let us know in the comments below.
We started this franchise because of your amazing requests, but the last video didn't get much traction. So if you want to see Part 3, help us out, like and share this video. Once we hit 50 likes, we'll upload the next part. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to Movie Recaps.
Thanks for watching.
We'll see you soon with another chilling breakdown.